Welcome. What is going on? We're here for free live tarot readings. We got Christina. Welcome. Larry, how you doing? CT, what's up? Zara, House of Tarot, otherwise known as Jocelyn, Bartman, and Gypsy Shadows. How are you doing tonight? We're here for more tarot reading. You know, because we like tarot reading. Tarot reading is fun. It's entertaining. It's hours of entertainment. Hours of entertainment indeed. Christina, how are you doing? I got your message earlier. CT, is that CM? Boo Boo, what's going on? Mary, how are you doing? We are just hanging out tonight. Hanging out tonight, you know, seeing what's good, seeing what's bad, seeing what's half decent. So I did get the 4K flip through, so I now have the first official waterfall tarot going in here. So I think this is going to be fairly exciting to get the waterfall tarot in action. The proper one, you know, not the other one that I had. I should end up giving that away. What do you think? Just have a giveaway and give away the reject version, the one with like the big borders and all that. So be kind of curious how that works out. Anyway, Gypsy Shadows, welcome. Harmony Rain, welcome. Mary, how are you doing? So good to see you. All right. The fires to the north and east of me. Gypsy wants to know if they're going to evacuate or not. Well, that's scary. That is uncomfortable place to be. Nomad Trees, how you doing? How's it going? All right, so Gypsy Shadows wants to know fires. Well, Gypsy, there's a fire up in here as well. I mean, you know, oh, that's the hearts. I mean, you know, it looks like that. We need to figure out if Gypsy is gonna look out their front door and see that. Walk out their front door and see that. We need to find out what is going on with all of that. We'll do that with a fire tarot. No, I don't have a fire tarot. I have a waterfall tarot. See, that's what you need. You need waterfall. That's gonna do you good right there. So Angel Wings, what is going on? What is up? What is up? Yeah, let's see what we're doing here. You know, you don't want to look out your window and see that. That's always a bad evening. If you had plans before, they're canceled because you see this. So that's no good. So let's see if we're going to see that or not. Is it going to be something where we're going to evacuate or not? Sun says maybe not so much. Six of Wands says you'll be all right. Hanged Man says that it actually sort of changes direction or changes the... There's not much risk. In other words, it doesn't get too bad. Dallas, welcome. What is going on? Yeah, the Hanged Man says they're changing direction. They're looking at another direction, looking to something else. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. You know, I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right. Obviously, entertainment purposes only, but you know, while you're quasi-entertained here, there is that. So I think it'll be all right. I don't think it'll be a big problem. So at least that's what the tarot says. That's the 2 cents from the tarot. Loyal Sunflower. We have 2 sunflowers. What's going on? Bartman, Mallory as well. What is up? So I think you'll be all right. I don't see you being surrounded by fire. So that would, you know, that would be kind of bad. That would indeed be bad. Maybe the sun means things are heating up a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think you'll be okay. That rhymes. Harmony, what is going on? Gypsy Shadows. Yeah, you're quite welcome. XX Shimzy. There is the thing. There is it. What is up? Will I get into trouble with my teacher today? Well, I hope not. Jocelyn, should I make the purchase? Jocelyn is looking to spend some cash. Is spending cash prudent? What is going on with that cashola? Let's see. We got the Tarot Tower today. As with every day, we need to realign the camera. I use the same mount for the camera for the 4K flip through. So if we have a 4K flip through, I always have to go fix the camera because you never know what is going to happen with all of that. So we got the Mons Tarot there. Southern Soul Tarot, what is up? Southern Soul Tarot, I assume you're going to get your decks Wednesday? No, today's Wednesday. No, tomorrow Wednesday. Thursday? Friday? I mean, it's got to be one of those. It's got to be one of those. You're so close. I assume they'll get it to you pretty quickly. We got the whole, hopefully the mail is running on time, and you get it expediently. You know what I'm saying? You get that pretty quick, and you can start using that on your channel soon, very soon indeed. All right, let's look at that. Should we make a cash purchase or not? We got a little extra cash burning a hole in our pocket. We need to do something with it. The Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. I don't know how much of a purchase this is. Jay, what is going on? Or got the book too? Think of it. Yeah, Jay, I'm working on the book. I think the book will be done Friday. So then I'll hit print on, no, I need to proofread it Saturday and Sunday. Monday, I hit print. And we'll see how it goes. I think the book will be about 230 pages in total. It's going to be thick, and it is packed. So there you go. Two of Swords, Seven of Cups. I mean, I think that you have an interesting situation with this purchase. The Seven of Cups is all about having a variety of choices and having a lot of different things going on, you know? I mean, you don't just have one choice. You have multiple purchases that can be maybe associated with this or can be, you know, sort of sneaking into this general area at a minimum, right? Nomad Trees, thank you for your donation. Appreciate it. Let me know what your question is. Two of Wands says that you've been looking at this purchase for a while. You've been looking. This is not something new. You didn't just see it a minute ago. You've been looking about this. And the Two of Wands says, I've been searching and seeking and all of that. So we've been indeed doing a little bit of that shopping before. All right, Nomad, I got you covered. All right, so let's see. Get Nomad queued up here. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune says that this is not a single time that you can do this. You actually could do the purchase a little bit later. So I don't see anything demanding that you go buy, right? Ocean, welcome. Philippe, welcome as well. So the Wheel of Fortune sort of indicates that you got some time. It's not a rush. It's not something that you need to do today, tomorrow, the next day. You got some time. You can wait a few days, and I think that's what it's sort of telling you to do. You know, just prolong that purchase. Make it, just savor it a little bit. Do a little extra shopping. Look at your choices about this purchase. Two of Swords says you're very undecided as well. So not something that you just want to leap into. You're undecided about it. You've been looking. You got some time. Take your time. Take your time. Relax. I don't see any big purchase cards like a Three of Pentacles or an Eight of Pentacles. Like I work for it. I want to get it. I don't see any of that stuff. Maybe even an Ace of Pentacles. You know, the tarot did not throw me a bone at all. It just says delay that purchase. Check it out. Do a little more window shopping. It's still going to be there later. And that's when you should make the purchase is later. All right. So Nomad Trees. It's got placements left. How will they go? All right. Let's go back to the Tower. Nothing says placements like the thought. So let's check that out. Let's see how that goes. I have a severe headache tonight, so we're gonna be leaving a little bit early. Gonna be leaving a little bit early tonight to that good old fashioned headache. You know, hours of entertainment there. So I took a leave. That stuff works pretty good, I gotta say. So I reached for my Tylenol initially, and turns out that expired 3 months ago. I never have headaches. So I take another medication for these type of headaches, but just the casual medication. I don't have any of that stuff at all. So I don't want to take the hard medication for a non-hard headache. So I look at the Tylenol and it expired. So Aleve it is. That's not working too bad. It's not really relieving much, but there you go. 2 placements left. How will they go? I don't know what a placement is, but let's look at it. This is a reward for the decision, a reward from work. I mean, there's something going on with the reward. It does end up quite well. The 4 sort of also says that one of the placements is not optimal while the other one is a little bit better, because we have the 4. That's the in-between mark, to where you have this great opportunity and then you have a not so great opportunity. And you still feel the same thing with the reward from work as well. It's like one of them feels more rewarding. It feels like it's going to be better suited. But yeah, that you'd sort of have an in-between on this as well. Now, I think that's almost like somebody else is looking at this. It's almost like somebody's trying to control, or somebody's trying to micromanage something within this realm. So you do have her holding the head and doing that. Let's see, it just might be weaker. Okay, well, I threw it away anyway. So anyway, yeah, so holding the head indicates maybe a little bit of a micromanagement, or trying to be controlling, or trying to get something that, or trying to get you to do something that may be related to this as well. The Hermit says you're kind of on your own, even though you have people trying to affect it, even though you have the reward from work, even though you have the sort of the mixture, maybe one is not as good as the other one kind of thing. You know, you're on your own here. We have the Hermit, we have ourself that sort of points you to, and when we're talking about moving, I talk about this in my book, by the way. When we're talking about moving, we're talking about the Hermit being a nice ending to the move, or a successful ending to the move, a successful move, and everything is going well. So that's sort of where you have the Hermit. In other words, it goes well at the end. You do have one better than the other. It's almost like a reward, and you do have somebody sort of micromanaging the situation too. So there is that. Yeah, you got that 97 Toyota. Yeah, I saw that on your Instagram. Congrats. That is awesome. That is very cool. Is that, you know, Scotty Kilmer would approve of your car purchase. That's all he talks about is Toyotas. Jay, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. I will use that money, Jay, for a new bottle of Advil. Jay, thank you. I appreciate that. What month will I get the promotion? Ooh, yeah, you were in for that promotion. Hopefully you get all the good news with that as well. All right, let's see where we're going to go with that. What month am I going to get the cash? The cash, well, you know, hopefully not a promotion without any cash to back it up. But what is a good promotion deck? We're going to use Raina's wonderful, beautiful gift to me, the business class tarot for this one. This is too cool. So this is just awesome. This is just awesome. Yes, please hit that like button. I mean, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm Tarot Oracle if you're new here. And I like it when you hit the like button. I mean, I'll show you a magic trick. I'll show you a magic trick if you hit that like button. I promise you, it is a great magic trick. It is the, I don't know what I want to show you. I don't know. I have so many tricks, none of which are good for cameras. But, you know, we're gonna wing it. I'll show you the money trick, you know. Kaylee, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Kaylee, let me know what your question is. We'll get you hooked up. Get you hooked up with the answers. All right. What month will I get the promotion? Money 6. Brand 6. Brand 5. Product VP. Well, here you go. So we sort of see your promotion live in action right here. How exciting is that? We do see your promotion with that. As well with that, you sort of get a packing, you sort of packing, getting prepared for the promotion, getting ready to head out. And you're pretty good. You're pretty good with that. You're ready for that. Brand 6, there's a lot of people that are rooting for you. This is not something where you're alone, right? It's not something where you're alone. I think that you have a lot of beef. You have a lot of good things here. You have a lot of support from people as well. So there's some people that are really, really rooting you on, and they want you to succeed. And we want you to succeed as well. But there was that thing that I think that you asked one time. What about promotion versus pay and status and title or whatever, right? So you get a promotion and you get all this extra work and you don't get any extra pay. You don't want that situation. So that's what we're looking for here with Money 6. Money 6 talks about that extra pay that comes with it. So I think you get the whole package as indicated by literally packing up the whole package and going with it. You do get the money that's associated with it. You do get the promotion. I think it is looking nice. And here as you promoted, here are the people cheering you on. I think everything is going to be all right with that. I'm looking at December at this point. I'm looking at December. We got these 2 6s right across from each other. And with the packing slip, we got this sort of feel going on. So I think 6 and 6, the money and the brand combo it up to give you December is where I think that you will get the promotion. I think you'll come into your annual review and they'll say you did well. A lot of people are cheering you on. They'll actually say, just like Tarot Oracle said, there are a lot of people cheering you on and wish you best of luck indeed. I hope that you get all the money that you need. All that cashola, all that cash, they just need to just hand it over. Hand it over. They're going to get you. See, here's what they're going to do. They're going to say, all right, how will my senior teachers mentoring me in the placements be? All right. They're gonna say, Jay, right now you're making $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. Jay, this is your paycheck. This is your paycheck before the promotion. Before the promotion. And after the promotion, you just go like that. And it turns into the new sums of money. Money, money. You're just gonna be throwing down the Benjamins once you get that promotion. I'm telling you now, once you get that promotion, you're just gonna be throwing down the Benjamins, because that is what's important. That is what's important is getting the Benjamins. Okay. What do the X's feel for me? So we got an X and we're wondering how they feel, and we can use the slow tarot for that one. By the way, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate your questions, donations, and all that stuff. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hopefully the X is thinking like this. The X is thinking like this, They're like, I miss her. I want Kaylee back in my life. I want Kaylee back in my life because Kaylee was amazing. There was nobody else even remotely like Kaylee. I've met a lot of people. None of them were like Kaylee, and I want Kaylee back. I want Kaylee back. So hopefully that turns out. Hopefully I don't have bad news for you on your first time here. We want good news. Good news. So what do we got? It looks like that we got pretty good news here. This is not too bad. This is not a bad situation at all. Bring on the hearts. Indeed, we got more hearts. I'm just saying, we got hearts galore. If you need hearts, this is the channel to be on. Okay. The World is a good news card. It talks about who's messaging me on Etsy. Alexa app when it was available. What? There's no Alexa app. There's no Alexa app for the Waterfall Tarot. What? Okay. Anyway, let's see. What are the X's feelings for you right now? Sorry, I got distracted. The World is a good card. Talk about this in my book, The World versus good news cards. We got a lot of good news cards. What is the difference, right? The World talks about an ending to something that is a good ending. In other words, it's a conclusion, right? Because the world's the last card of the majors. It finishes it out, it rounds it out, it polishes everything up. And that's going to be one of the key factors here, is sort of this happy ending that you're sort of looking for with coming back within that. In other words, I don't think that you have a closure, like if we had the Ten of Swords, for example, would be a complete closure. I don't think you have that. I think that you had an ending that was acceptable enough to where they're like, you know, this may be something that I want. This may be something that I look forward to, because I had a positive experience overall. The ending happened, but I had a positive experience overall, and I maybe want to get back into that. Seven of Wands says it is blocked, though. I mean, there is a bit of a blockage. There is a bit of a delay. There is a bit of something blocking it. You sort of have this as the first card. Seven of Wands is like, I'm injured, or I'm trying to defend myself. I'm not really getting it into where I need to be, no pun intended. But there's that defense. I feel the defense. I have good feelings about you. I still like you. I still love you a little bit, you know, still got the feeling, still got the connection. But yeah, I mean, there's that unexpected thing to where I feel kind of defensive about it. So Seven of Coins, though. By the way, Seven of Coins talks about, you know, as far as this is concerned, talks about the seeds that were planted in the relationship and how they blossom later. So a lot of the Seven of Swords cards, Seven of Coins cards, you'll have somebody planting a pentacle in the ground, and it's blossoming out, and the pentacle's blossoming. In other words, you're planning for the future. The things that you did in the past makes a better future tomorrow. So you did proper planning. You did the right things. You got things where you needed it to be for a future date. What that points me to with the others is that the future is indeed possible. It is something that is going to happen. Magician says it is up to you a lot of times on here. The Magician is sort of corrupts the whole reading, the whole spread, because it says you have the ability to make this happen. So it puts it back on you, back onto your shoulders. If you do want it to resume, if you do want it to get back to normal, don't just worry about their feelings. Text them something funny. Mention them on social media as hello or something. Let them know the door's open. Crack the door for them. You don't got to completely open the door. You just crack the door a little bit so they know that it's not locked, if you get my meaning. There you go. So yeah, it's looking good. UA. All right. UA test. Is that unarmed? I play too many video games. I think that's unarmed. That's unarmed combat. UA. Nomad trees. The last two senior teachers were good mentors. So Sunflower Tarot. Let's see. Nomad trees. I donated again. How? Well, my senior teachers was replacements. All right. Let's see. Nomad trees. Thank you for your donation. Gloria B. I appreciate you. And MW. How you doing tonight? Oh, my headache's getting better. That medication's kicking in. It's kicking in. It's kicking. I'm feeling better a little bit. It's kicking in. All right. Nomad trees. We're going to use the Dream Tarot for you. Dream Tarot. Dreaming Way Tarot. Whatever. Dreaming Way Tarot. I got something current placements. How will the senior teachers mentoring me? Okay, so in other words, how will it be? Let's see about that. This was one of my first decks. I think it was my first deck after the Rider-Waite Smith. I think so. So somebody's asking about an Alexa app for the... So ooh, I got another order. These things are going quick. The Waterfall Tarot is moving right along. You would be startled if I told you how many freaking orders I've had for this thing. Okay, let's zoom in here. So you can see the veiny hands. The veiny hands indeed. Please hit that like button. I appreciate you. Okay, so we got that hermit feel to it. I mean, they expect you to do a lot. They expect you to do a lot. It's sort of like you're on an island by yourself in regards to this. They expect quite a bit of stuff. They expect quite a bit of activity or stuff sort of coming out of this. They need you to basically inform them where you need to be. So if you have expectations, if you want to be at a certain place with this matter, they need you to communicate that, and they need you to take the lead on it. So if you need mentoring, if you need them to help you, if you need them to be on your side, in your group, whatever, then you need to communicate very well exactly what you need. These people get confused. They get confused. Oh, you're asking about the Alexa for the echoes of nature. Okay, T-Queen, that's actually available right now. T-Queen, get on your phone. Well, T-Queen, I'll show you on the phone in just a minute. Let me finish with this. So, yeah, you need to communicate with them what you want and how you need it to go. They very much need you to explain this. They need you to be there and to be supportive of what they're doing. So it's almost like they keep handing it back to you, right? They handing it back to you. Is that going to be something that you're thrilled with? Maybe not, but I mean, they sort of need that from you. So just make sure that you're communicative with it, and then that's going to be a big factor there. All right. So there you go. Nomad, thank you as always. Oh, there you go. See, Echoes of Nature by T.O. I don't think you could even see this. Is it going to focus? Is this new Echoes of Nature? It's already out there. So you can do an Echoes of Nature. Say, Alexa, open Echoes of Nature. And then say help. Ask it for friendship or whatever. Anyway, it's out there. It is out there. It is available and ready for you to party on with. You know, you can just play with it all day. Play with it all day. No pun intended. Sound a UA test tomorrow. Will I get the answers? All right. I'm not sure. Gloria B. Let's see. Will I get the answers? All right. GB. Will I get the answers? Kitty, how are you doing? So good to see you. All right. Thank you for joining us tonight. Wow. Yeah, that medication is not kicking in fast enough. All right, we got the Encore Tarot. Partying with this. Making sure that it works. Doing a urinalysis. Oh my. All right. Will I get the answers? So you got a pee in a cup. I always hate that. Every time I go to the doctor, they want me to pee in a cup. I don't know. That's kind of annoying. The problem is, okay, I mean, you know, I don't have a huge annoyance with it. I'm just saying, the problem is when you go to the doctor and they don't tell you to pee in a cup beforehand. And so you go, you don't got to pee, and you're sitting in the doctor's office and he hands you the pee cup. Well, no, they don't hand you the pee cup. I mean, they tell you to go pee in a cup. And then you're like, you could have informed me of this a long time ago. And that way I would have just loaded up with just a mountain of water. I'd have got the Aquafina. I got like 5 of these, you know? I would have sucked them down before I came. But you didn't tell me just until just now, and you want me to do it immediately. I mean, I'm not a circus performer. I can't do that magically. So now, before I go to the doctor, I just dose on these things. I'll drink the half-gallon one. I'll just drink that. And then, of course, he doesn't want me to pee, and then I have to leave in the middle of the appointment and pee. But, you know, I mean, that, you know, it's tarot oracle problems. I mean, you know, that's how it goes. Will I get the answers for peeing tomorrow? Wheel of Fortune, Emperor, and the Ace of Swords. I'm going to say yes. All right. I'm going to say yes. And Ace of Swords talks about the initiation of communication. Swords are communication. They're air. It's learning, information, talking, communicating, getting the word out, right? The Ace says we have the beginning of that process. We have the beginning of a communication action. So I think that points to getting your answers. Emperor talks about the leadership, and I think the leadership giving you answers is where you're going to go. So the emperor is sort of the doctor. That's the leader. That is the authority figure. And emperor giving you, I think you literally have emperor giving you answers at this point. The doctor giving you answers. The wheel and the ace of wands. You do have to, I think the answer you're going to get is something that they want you to take on a regular basis. I'm going out on a limb here. I'm leaping out there, straight out on a limb, leaping out there and saying that the Wheel of Fortune, since it cycles, talks about a medication that you're going to be on from this. Taking the medication the doctor prescribed, and this is the communication that you will get. So yes, I think, I don't know, this is not medical advice, by the way. This is a tarot reading, entertainment purposes only, but I think from the tarot, the doctor is going to tell you to do something every day or on a regular schedule, because that's where the Wheel of Fortune points to, a regular schedule. It's a, women have it worse. I don't know. Apparently we got some P drama. We got some P drama in chat. Will I get into LSU and be happy and successful? All right, let's check that out. Get into LSU. MW, I hope so. And be happy and successful. Not just successful, but happy. What if you're miserable, but you're successful? It's kind of like me every day at work. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. If my boss is watching, just kidding. Okay. Speaking of pee in a cup, if I drink too much of this water, I may have to take a break. All right. Let's see. What's a good college education? A college education. I'm really leaning on right now that the golden wheel is where I need to be for this reading. The golden wheel. Well, Deborah, if you're in chat, thank you for your order. I will ship your order out tomorrow, Deborah. We'll get you a waterfall tarot. Waterfall tarot. That is, I'm just telling you, there's a lot of people want this deck. So, pretty proud of that. I'm glad that somebody wants it other than me. Because I actually started out, it's just like, I'm going to make myself a deck. I have the echoes of nature, but I want like a tarot deck that I can read, read with it and do all that. So there you go. Overproducing adrenaline. Well, that's going to be good if you're in a race, I guess. If you need to run somewhere really quick, or that would be great at work. Anyway. All right. So, MW, will I get LSU and be happy and successful there? 3 of Wheels. You're getting the work done. You're getting the work done. That's beginning of something new. The beginning of not only something successful, mind you, not only something successful, that is getting the work done, getting something new, and the 3 of Cups, the Empress, and the 5 of Wands. Now, you said you wanted to be happy and successful. I do see the beginning. But there are a couple of speed bumps to that happy thing. A couple of speed bumps to the whole happy part. You got a couple of things you're not going to be too thrilled with. And that's life, right? You get into something, you're not too thrilled with it. You're not overly excited about it. It just sort of goes with the territory. But I don't think you're going to be thrilled with a couple of things. The Empress, you just got this overall uncomfortableness of just sort of starting it out, being there, being within it. And that Empress says you're just not overly comfortable. I think that comes in time, though. Anything new, maybe you got a weird roomie. I don't know what happens, but you're just sort of uncomfortable. 5 of Wands says as well, you have some conflict, some back and forth with somebody there. I really think it's somebody that you meet there that you end up trusting and at the end, you just get into a little bit of a drama with it. Lillian, welcome. What is going on? How are you doing? Lillian, I got your package out. You should receive it hopefully soon. You're just over the border there. Hopefully it'll get to you quick. But yeah, you have some conflict with somebody. I think what happens, I'm going out on a limb. Tonight is go out on a limb because I got a headache. So it's go out on a limb night. I think what happens is you get involved with somebody there and something weird happens with it. Basically, short answer, something happens with it. You get involved with something. It's like you trust somebody and then they hose you down, or you get into something and it doesn't work out, or something happens. So you're not overall just excited and every day is roses and puppies, basically. So there you go. I mean, I'm just a tarot reader. I'm way out on the limb. I'm out on the plank on the pirate ship. I'm like all the way out on the plank at the very last step. All right. T Queen, sure, ask a question. Ask a question away, and we'll read it with the Waterfall Tarot. Since you just bought it, you get it. Sure, I'll get you a question. And we'll read it with the tarot that you're going to get. The tarot that you're going to get. Let's see, what state are you in? I'll tell you exactly when you're going to get it. Let's see. You are in, you're way up there. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little bit. Is my dog happy? Echoes of nature. All right, Lillian, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. In the meantime, T Queen, we'll throw it out there. We'll throw it out there, T Queen. Let us know the question. In the meantime, we'll do Lillian's Echoes of Nature and see what that is. The dog happy? All right. LC, is my dog happy? Well, hopefully we get some doggy cards from this Echoes of Nature thing. I mean, this is pretty exciting. Echoes of Nature. This is a lot of work. This was a ton of work. And if you have the Echoes of Nature, by the way, I think I have like 6 of these left, and then they're gone forever. You will never see in your life another printing of the Echoes of Nature. Once it's gone, it's out of here, because I need to move on to other projects. I got the book going. I got all sorts of cool stuff going. All right. T Queen. Okay, wait for T Queen. Will Pep, the new house, be worth the investment? Ooh, T Queen. T Queen's rolling in the cash. She's paying off a house. T Queen, you win the lottery? What's going on over there? I mean, I'm just saying. T Queen, we'll get you set up. We'll get you set up. Thank you for spending some of that on my deck. All right. Sunflower Tarot, thank you for your donation. Got a question from Mary M. Current feelings for the Capricorn. Uh-oh. It is a Capricorn. You never know. You never know. All right. I got you in the queue. Okay. So let's see. Is the dog happy? We got a dog intensity. The intensity is sort of relaxing on the whole doggy realm here. The doggy says intensity is not too much. It's a little bit more relaxing. Things are toning down. Things are relaxing. And that is sort of where it's at. And I mean, you do have wisdom as well. Wisdom says that they know your pattern. Kiki Squad, thank you for your donation. Appreciate it. They know your pattern. They understand you. I think they sort of have that communication with you. They know when you come home, what you're doing, when you're eating. They know you. They know you. They're really comfortable. They don't have any surprises. That relaxing wisdom is sort of in there as well, right? Personal space. Sometimes they want to go chill. They want to go chill in the corner. They want to lick their butt. They want to chill. When I chill, I lick my butt as well. I mean, if I was a dog, I would. And that's the chill, that personal space. They like that personal space. You give them plenty of it. So that is going to be where it's at. Meditation. I'm not sure they do meditation, but the card's in there. So I think they're happy. They got the personal space where they can lick their butt. They got they know you. They got the wisdom of what you do and when you do it. And the intensity isn't there. It's nice and relaxed. We can go nice and relaxed. I mean, I'm just saying, if I was a dog, I mean, that's a thing. That's a thing. All right. Kind of Capricorn towards me, and then T Queen paying off the house. Let's get T Queen. T Queen just bought the Waterfall Tarot. I'll throw out a question there. TQ. Paying off a house. The good news is you paid off the house and you don't owe the bank any money. The bad news is in life, you never own anything. You never own anything in life. If you don't pay the government their taxes, they'll take that house. If you don't, if you don't pay off that car, they'll come take it. Even if you have the car, if you, somebody could still take it. The government could still take it. That you don't really own anything in life. That's the sad part. The dog is chilled and peaceful indeed. That's what you need. I want my next life to be a dog. You just have a great owner, just have a fantastic owner like Lillian, and just relax. Just sit in the corner and lick my butt. I mean, that's the, and then eat some Alpo, once a day or something, bark, go outside, run around, pee on a fire hydrant. All the stuff that I usually do, I can do as a dog, All right, let's say Capricorn and Virgos. Yeah, Capricorn and Virgos. I mean, this is, okay, T-Queen has a second house. All right, let's see about that. Oh, we do have a death. We have the double death. Because I didn't take it out. All right, we'll get a different one. There we go, 6 of Cups. Is this going to be something that works? Death says that you do enter a new state with the house. You have a different feeling of the house, right? You got a different feeling with this house. So, yeah, death says that you do end up moving into something else. Wheel of Fortune says this really relieves a lot of stress. I don't know why. I mean, if you got enough money to pay off a house, it doesn't seem like you're too stressed about paying it. But I think it's like something off your mind. It's something off your mind where you don't got to worry about it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's like I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to stress. I don't have to worry about it. It's like one less thing I gotta screw with. And I think that's a big thing for you. Death says moving into that next part. Wheel of Fortune says a day-to-day cycles. You don't gotta worry. It's one less thing on your mind. You don't gotta worry about it. And I think that's gonna be a key point here. King of Wands says it does work out and it does seem to be worth it. Obviously, entertainment purposes only here. Don't make any house payments based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But so that is a thing. I think it's something where you feel like it's one less thing I got now. 6 of Cups, it says it's a good decision. So, paying off a house, good decision or not, the tarot says that you get a good feeling about it. The 6 of Cups, that unity. Death, you feel like you're moving into something different, moving into the next phase. Wheel of Fortune, it's a day-to-day activity. King of Wands, you do feel good about that. And that is going to be where you need it to be. All right. I have no idea why this person just sent me their address on Kickstarter. Oh, okay. Sweden. All right. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't even have access to Kickstarter from this phone. Okay. All right. Mary. This one is for Mary. Mary, we love Mary. We got the Capricorn and a Virgo. That's gonna be fun. Mary, Capricorn and a Virgo, a combo? Ooh. Ugh. You sure about that? You sure about that? I mean, that could be something. Investment needs to be fixed up, a lot of money going in. Well, it looks like that it's going to work out. Looks like it's going to work out. T-Queen, I think it is going to work out. I think it is a good thing going in there. Lillian and Tiara, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. All right. My headache is completely gone now. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. All right. Let's do the This Might Hurt Tarot for Mary, because this might hurt indeed. We got a Capricorn and a Virgo. Not really sure how that one's going to work out. Not really sure. Where are the Murrays? I don't know. They may be taking a week off. They may be adventuring in the Bahamas. Philippe, they may be in the Bahamas right now, enjoying themselves on the beach, having some margaritas and some drinks that I can't pronounce. and enjoying themselves. I really don't know. I hope they're having a fantastic and beautiful time wherever they are, whatever they're doing. Wherever they are, I hope they're enjoying. All right. Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah. King of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Four of Swords. It doesn't look too good. This is not like this a magical journey for sure. Nine of Cups upside down. It's like a lot of work for no reason. A lot of work for no reason. I mean, there is a lot of work going in, and it seems to be for no reason. King of Pentacles, there's some stress involved. There is some high anxiety in here. So the King of Pentacles reversed says we do have a bit of a stress. The King of Pentacles, if you remember, is the retired banker. And that just being reversed is a little bit of stress, a little bit of tension in here. Emperor, it's almost like there's maybe a little bit of a power struggle too. Maybe something isn't right. Maybe something needs more work. Something needs to get started on that. The Four of Swords were not able to rest and relax. Again, it's just high stress. It's high stress, high strung relationship. So, I mean, it looks a bit challenging there. I mean, it is a Virgo and a Capricorn, so you got to put up with sort of the personality combo there. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying it doesn't look like the best combination there. Okay. Will Zach be back? That rhymes. Kiki Squad. KM, will Z be back? Let's find out. Where's the Z? I typed the Z, but it didn't take it. All right. Tropical cocktails. Man, I need one of those. Oh, man. Let's check that out. We can use this. We got this new. I'm telling you now, I have so much stuff on pre-order. It's literally intimidating. I would say by December, I will have 50 plus new decks. That's just by December. I have 50 tarot decks on pre-order between the Kickstarter, the Amazon, the Llewellyn, and all of the other sites. I would say I got 50 more coming in. So yeah, you're about to see quite a bit of 4K flip throughs and all that other stuff. By the way, I apologize for not having a lot of videos coming out, but I've been busy with shipping the tarot and doing the book, and I need to get some videos out tomorrow for sure, though. Will Z be back? Wheel of Fortune, yes. Ace of Pentacles, yes. Five of Cups, you don't want him to come back. King of Swords, well, that's an interesting combo, but sure. Let's do that. So will Zach be back? Wheel of Fortune says yes. Wheel of Fortune. What's the difference? We got 2 cycle cards. All right. 2 cycle cards. We need to, let's check that out. Let's check that out and see how that's going to go. 1 is the moon. The moon is a continuous cycle to where things come around, go around. 2 is the Wheel of Fortune, to where you have a return of things. It's like a 1 unit moving around a circle. It's not like the moon, which is a constant. Wheel of Fortune says yes, they'll be back. Ace of Pentacles says yes, Zach will be back as well. 5 of Cups says it doesn't really work out, though. You have a bit of a collision. You have a bit of a upset. So it's almost like Zach comes back, but then it's like Zach's a little bit different, or Zach has different attitudes, or Zach is not quite how they were before. It's my comparison of a video game restore. If you're playing Breath of the Wild and you fall off a cliff, you can restore it to the last save. And that's what you'd love to do in relationships, is hit the restore button and go to the last save point. But it's not like that in reality. So it's more of a, we're making this up as we go along. So the 5 of Cups says there's some disappointment. The 5 of Cups is overrated. Overrated. Don't panic. Five of Cups doesn't mean life is over and everything goes terrible. It means it's not quite the way you like it. It means it's a little bit of a hiccup in there. So, the Five of Cups is an interesting one. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles says you get a new shot. You need to get a new shot at it. Wheel of Fortune says they do end up coming back. Five of Cups says they're a little bit different. It's not exactly the way you want it, but sure, you asked for it. You get it. You ask for it, and therefore you get it. Nomad Trees, will I get invited? Nomad Trees, you have an open invitation. If you ever want to come over at Nomad Trees, you got an open invitation. Open invitation. Let's see. Say, Mystical Dream. Oh, that's an unusual deck for this, but sure, why not? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do the Bonefire. We'll do the Bonefire instead of that. Open invitation. Hey, Lillian, you got to post a picture of your dog over there on Instagram if it's not already there. I haven't searched through your Instagram. I didn't go digging through your Instagram, but now I want to. Make sure there's your dog is on there so we can all see him. We can all see your doggy on the Instagram. All right. Let's see about that. What are we doing? You going to get invited or not? The Devil says no. Three of Coins says no. Kiki Squad, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Page of Cups says no. Basically no. No. Nomad Trees, no. Doesn't look good. Ace of Wands, the action is not taken. The Devil, there's something interfering with that. There's something getting in between, getting stuck to where it's not quite working out. Page of Cups, such a beautiful card. It's reversed. Let's see. The Three of Coins says no. The whole thing says no. Andrea, please drop your question. We're leaving after these questions, by the way. Please drop your question. Andrea, if you don't get your question answered, by the way, I'm here every single night. Even when I have a bad headache, I'm still here. Unless my power goes out, and then I'm not here. Other than that, I'm here. All right, so we tackled all of the extras, and now we need to do 3 more. We're getting out of here. Kiki Squad will be the last reading tonight. Again, I have a headache, so this is going to be the last reading will be Kiki Squad. Tiara, does KG see a future with me besides adventure? Ooh, adventure sounds all right. I could use some of that. We got the adventure, but do we have more? We always want that more, and for that, we could use the Cat Tarot. The Cat Tarot. Tiara, I'm doing yours right now. Tiara, I'm doing yours right now. I got you covered, Tiara. Tiara, we got you covered. We got you covered with all kinds of tarot goodness right now. All right. So can you not see that? Does it say TW or does it say W? Did I mess this up? I did. No, TW is right there. TW. Okay, TW, good. Adventure, but more. Does KJ want something other than a quickie? Other than a quickie. Let's find out about that. All right, by the way, in case you wonder where the queue is, we got Tiara, Lillian, and then Kiki Squad. I realize they're obscured by the ending soon screen, but there he goes. Hermit. This person does like to be alone. They're very independent. They like their own thing. They like starting out. They like doing things. The Hermit says they're very independent about what they want to do. Are they not the tied down type? Anthony, thank you for your subscription. The Hermits, I'm kind of curious now. Are they not the tied down type? Are they not the one that makes a commitment? Are they the one that dodges the commitment like a football running back, to where they just sort of stiff arm the commitment when you try to bring it in? The Queen of Wands says that's not exactly the type of that's not exactly the type of thing that they're into, sort of. Four of Pentacles, sort of this greed thing. Okay, we have two alone cards in the same reading, which is weird, but sure. The Four of Pentacles is a very much an alone card, independent card. I like what I want it how I want it. I'm hard to negotiate with sometimes when it comes to these matters, okay? We got that with the Four of Pentacles. The Hermit, similar thing, but on a different vein, right? The Hermit is sort of, I like the solitude. I like my own independence. Then you have the Hanged Man. It's like I'm hard to change my mind. If you want to change my mind, you're going to have to work for it, because it's not something that I do naturally. It's not something that comes about with no effort. You got to put a lot of effort in to change my mind. The Hanged Man, it's like they're stuck on it. They got that Taurus feel to them, where they're stubborn sometimes with it. They like their independence. They're hard to change their mind. They don't seem like a tied down type. If you say you just got out of a divorce, well, yeah. I mean, if you just got out of a divorce and you got dragged through the divorce proceedings in court, you may not be interested to be tied down just at this moment. So you may want to delay that a bit until you recover from the last one. But yeah, very, very independent, hard to tie down. It's, I'd say go with the adventure and see how it goes from there. Career update. See how that's going to go. And then we have Kiki Squad, and we are out of here. All right. I wouldn't mind using this one if I can locate it and find it. Pre-Raphaelite. Yeah, Tiara, I'm not saying it'll never happen. I'm just saying you may want to give it some time. So, all right, there we go. Career update. See how it is going for you, Lillian. Hopefully get you some good news on there. And hope for the best. Oh, we got death on this one. Sure, we got death on this one. Why not? That is sort of interesting. So, career update. It's sort of time for a little bit of a change. I'm actually going to paint this one. It is time for a little bit of a change. It is. We got the death in there. It's time for like an alteration or a tweak to how the career goes. Maybe you're looking at adding some more skills to it. Maybe you're looking at more opportunities or some things to sort of blossom out over time, but it definitely sort of time for a little bit of a change. Could be adding something into the career. It could be doing something a little bit different. It could be tweaking how you currently affect things and how you go about things. And I think that you're doing the right thing. You're on the correct path. You're looking at where you need to be. You're making the planning. You're making the strategy is pretty sound as far as that goes and all that, right? You're in a position where you're really rocking and rolling with this particular career. In other words, you're not like this totalitarian mode to where you're just hard-lined on something. You're not trying to force things through. You're letting it flow. And it's working for you. I think it's working. I think this is an effective strategy in the long run for you. Again, but you're in for a little bit of a change, a little bit of a tweak, a little bit of a change. I think that's natural. I think you're sort of ready for that. This is an interesting card because it's a tragedy, but I don't know why that's the 3, but okay. But I think part of that change is going to be looking at how can you expand. Once the career gets to a certain place, how can we expand it, get some new stuff on there, bring it into the next level, get a little bit better, even if it's just 5%, 10% better, move it along a little bit And that is going to be one of the key points for you, is moving it along, getting a little bit better. I think you have some ideas. I think the ideas are going to work out. You're going to pursue those. You're going to do that with the death or getting into that. I think that's going to be one of the big things. Again, death is a software upgrade, as I've talked about many, many, many times. So if anybody's watching the video, don't think death means literal death. It does not. It does not. Actually, there's a couple of cards that actually do mean literal death, as far as some of the books were concerned. But I don't, it's got to be, it's got to be so extreme. Only time I've had that, I didn't even get that card, I don't think, with that one weird reading I had at the Psychic Fair. Anyway, the last reading of tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate that. Any timing on when he'll be back? All right, Zach, be back. Zach is back. When will Zach come back? Let's get you a time frame on that. Nothing says details. Nothing says details like the Hermetic Tarot. Hermetic Tarot. New beginnings indeed. That is there. Peppermint lavender oil. Can 4 of Swords mean death? I've never seen that definition anywhere. I just wrote a chapter on the 4 of Swords. Gypsy, if you don't have my book, it is coming out next week. So Gypsy, check out my ebook. Link in the description to my store where you can pick up the ebook. And be out next week. I have a chapter dedicated to the 4 of Swords. And nowhere in there does that mean death. It means resting. It means, well, it's actually like rest from strife. But it means resting, it means relaxing, it also means avoidance. I got like 5 definitions that I use, and Gypsy, I tell you how to combo it up with other cards. So in case you see the 4 of Swords in a reading, now you can understand when you combo it up with other cards, what does it mean? How do you figure out which of those meanings are you leaning on based upon the reading and based upon surrounding cards and whatnot. Anyway, all right. The Queen of Pentacles, the Last Judgment, the 5 of Cups. So we're looking for when will they be back? I mean, it's almost like that they have other things going on. The Knight of Wands, they're not taking that too seriously at the moment. It's not a priority. I do think they're coming back is not a priority. Queen of Pentacles, again, they're busy with other things. The Last Judgment, they're not ready for the alteration, not ready for the change just yet. 5 of Cups being reversed says that it's still a little bit painful with that. But I mean, they are coming back. I think I'm looking at about 5 months. Like 4 months, 5 months. It's something where they need to close. They need to get some closure on other stuff that they're doing. And when that happens, when the closure comes, then that's going to be important there. So there you go. I mean, basically, yes, that's when it's going to be important for them to get that going. But so, yeah, I would say 4 to 5 months, and then we can get started with the conversation. But that doesn't really point to when they'll be back. In other words, the date they'll be back or anything. That points to when the conversation has started, when the opening happened. So you cracked the door a little bit. They see the opening, and they may get that opportunity. But 4 to 5 months is what the tarot says, at least. Anyway, thank you all for joining me during my headache stream. I appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow night. Thank you so much again. We'll see you next time.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted and blue. I was out of use. Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air.